recording.
Oh, hey. Hey, Mr. Rain Delay.
Yeah, it's thunderstorming. Well, no thunder, just lightning. And I'm about to clean my screen.
Wait, what? You say that again. No thunder, just lightning.
Yeah, so it's just a lightning storm. I misspoke.
How can you have thunder without lightning?
No, it's the other way around. We have lightning with no thunder.
But yeah, how can you have lightning without thunder?
I don't know. We don't hear anything. It's just we see the lights flashing in the sky and we don't question.
Yeah, that's two things. Let's say either aliens or there's some weird experiment going on up there in Texas. You guys got a bunch of like Air Force bases. Just saying.
Yeah,
you
we
know.
do. We do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I actually live next to Camp Mabry, not too far from it, and that's an old Air Force base. Man, dude, I just literally got home. It's torrential downpouring outside, and I don't know if you knew this. My roommate taught me this, Hassan, that from Ghostbusters. Oh no, MythBusters.
Okay.
From MythBusters.
Who you gonna call?
That if you run in the rain, you actually get more wet than if you walk.
Yeah, I feel like that's true because you're going faster in the
Yeah.
water. It's coming at you. It's true.
Oh, I should put one second. I gotta move something.
Why? What do you got? What is it?
I don't want this up there being.
What is it?
It's well, I don't even know if okay, so I don't have this as like.
Well, now they saw it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna show them. I don't have this as a like, oh, I got it because I support the guy. I got it because Amoeba Music was going out of business and they were selling them for dirt cheap. But not a lot of people know this.
Is it an R. Kelly record?
No, it's even worse than that. If you could be surprised, it's actually worse than an R. Kelly record. It's a Bill Cosby record.
Oh, well, I can understand why you would have something like that.
He came out with a music album.
Yeah.
2 of them actually.
Okay.
And I saw him and I was like, this is I have to have these because I didn't know one, he did music, and there's covers of like Beatles songs on here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The opening track is Bill Cosby singing Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
God.
And when I was at Amoeba Music, the line, you know who most of the people that work at Amoeba Music, you've been there. You went when we were there. We got Mom t-shirt at Amoeba Music. Amoeba Music, and they're shutting down and everything. They're moving the location. It's no longer going to be on Sunset. And I go to the line, and most of the people that work there are women. And I'm like, I don't want my cashier to be a woman. I have 2 Bill Cosby records and a Louis C.K. record of him at Madison Square Garden. So I kept letting people cut me in line until a male cashier opened up. And I walk up there and I was like, man, I really hope he's cool. I really hope he's cool with me buying these records. And it was just the most uncomfortable transaction in my life, but I had to have them because of how censored things will become. I feel like these Bill Cosby records are
probably going to be burned someday. A lot of those probably get burned.
They'll drag me out of my house. They'll beat the shit out of me with batteries and fucking pillowcases. And they'll hold this Bill Cosby record up to my head and they'll say, "How dare you?"
Well, that's like V for Vendetta. They killed the guy for having a Quran.
But that's and Bill Cosby is as influential.
Tell me the. You talk about off the rails.
Have and a 3 and a 2 and oh shit! It was already going.
You can share sound if you're playing it off your computer.
I can?
Yeah. Do you know how to use Zoom? Did you take a Zoom class before you started this?
No, was I supposed to?
Yeah, I told you.
Could you hear that fine though?
I could hear it, but it sounded like shit.
Well, oh no, the record absolutely does sound like shit already. So,
dude, scratch it. Be a DJ with Bill Cosby records. Oh, it's on your phone. Can kind of hear it. Doesn't sounds really shitty. Yeah, it's exactly what you would expect from a Bill Cosby cover. I really don't need to hear this. I don't think anybody does. I like the original version.
You're fun, man. That was fun. I'm so glad I shared that with you. You're so fun to share stuff with.
I know. I'm critical. I'm sorry.
It's you know how critical. I am. You're just. This is a podcast.
Yeah, I grew up watching
conversations and reactions, not just rejections of stuff.
Well, a rejection is a reaction. So, boom.
Okay, what'd you bring? What'd you bring to talk about?
Oh, I had a couple subjects, but I ended up deciding not to talk about them.
That's great, because that's what the podcast needs is topics that, oh, let's scratch right as we're doing the podcast.
No, I want to get serious for a second, though. Like, I wrote down 3 subjects. I'll tell you what I wrote down. I wrote down Norm, Nikki.
We're going to get serious.
And Norm and Nikki. I'm not even going to tell you what the third thing was, because it doesn't even matter. So, anyways.
Oh, what's the third thing?
I'll tell you later. I feel like it happened like a week ago. I feel like it's been like talked about and it's done with. I don't really want to talk about
AOC
it
thing.
Yes, I don't really want to talk about that anymore. So, and that, like same thing with like Nikki. It's like every
who's Nikki?
Nicki Minaj and her whole testicle, fucking, shot theory. From
what's the testicle shot theory? I actually don't know.
See, you don't even know. You've been hiding under a rock.
No, so, I've been, you say I've been under a rock. I've been actually out every night performing and living my life. So maybe you're under the rock, and the rock is social media and all these fucking stories that have you thinking only about Nikki, only about AOC, instead of thinking about Adam, thinking about what Adam should be doing. What does Adam love? What is Adam supposed to be doing? You talking about Nikki, bro. You under the rock.
Well, do you want to know the story or not? That's why I wasn't even going to bring it up.
Let's hear it.
No.
She said
go look it up on YouTube. There's millions of things about it.
What is Nicki Minaj talking about my testicles?
She said that her cousin's testicles in Trinidad swelled up from the vaccine, and turns out he got an STD. From what it sounds like.
Trinidad?
And they called off the wedding or whatever. Yeah. So, and this is what took up what I want to talk about, is because this is what's taking up the airtime on these. Like, it's just why. And everybody's like, defend Nikki. It's like, who cares? Who cares? It's not even important. Congress is about to pass like $1 trillion infrastructure bill, and then there's a reconciliation bill that could give people free college for the first 2 years. No one's talking about that.
Okay.
And then we have 2 senators, one from Arizona, one from Steve Manchin and Kristen Sinema, holding it up because of corporate, because they want to raise taxes on corporations and stuff, and she's shilling for him. So Kristen Sinema and Steve Manchin. So that's what's happening, and everybody wants to focus on Britney. Everybody wants to focus on Nikki. It's like it's the same shit over and over again. That's all I'm saying. It's like, who cares? Who cares about that stuff? We got more important things to worry about. And yeah, politics can be boring, but I don't know. We're in dire times. And then on top of it, Norm MacDonald passes away. So that's also really sad. Sorry to get all sad on you, but
yeah. It's the what if we elected people like Nicki Minaj and made them our political leaders? And then when we talk about them, we're technically talking about politics.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, I don't think entertainment and politics should mix, but it does. So it's like, it's the same thing as like separation of church and state. It should be, but it does. It's not.
So instead of separation of church and state, we should have separation of Hollywood and state.
but same thing. I mean, it's like a religion to these people, anyways.
Yeah, it really is.
But then, and then somebody like Norm dies, and it's like
Norm's
why?
death was the first time I've cried in a while.
Yeah, it was like on top of everything. It's like, whatever. No, that was like when I first started getting into Saturday Night Live. It was right after the divorce. And Norm Macdonald was the Weekend Update guy, and I mean, I had watched, some of the early Saturday Night Live, but the only thing I can remember, when I was like a little kid watching SNL with my parents, with the parents and stuff, because they'd have it on, was Toonces the Cat. That skit was the only skit I could remember for life of me. And I remember specifically the Terminator one, which is with what's her name? Sarah Connor, the actress that plays Sarah Connor. I can't think of her name right now. She hosted Saturday Night Live. I specifically remember that, but I don't remember anything from Saturday Night Live other than that skit and maybe a couple Pat skits. Is that, and then you know, uh, who's the other guy? Yeah, I don't remember anything else. Maybe a Chris Farley skit. I do remember doing
The
the
Jeopardy ones were always great. Linda Hamilton.
Oh yeah, thank you. But no, the Norm Macdonald was my like introduction to Weekend Update, and
It's
that was
never
my
been
favorite.
as
That was
good
my
as
favorite part. That was my favorite part of the show.
yeah.
I was 6 years old. What the fuck did I know? And I loved watching Norm Macdonald.
Remember that one friend of the Birds or their cousin who sounded like Norm Macdonald? Is it Clay?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I
He had the
remember.
coolest voice. He sounded exactly like Norm Macdonald.
Yeah. Yeah. He probably imitated him.
No, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
it's probably imitation. Gotta send a text message. Sometimes you gotta break the podcast and not pay attention. We're just conversating. We're not even
My favorite
podcasting.
Norm Macdonald moment was when he was on The View, calls out Bill Clinton. They call him an idiot. The next day, he goes on Millionaire with Regis Philbin and Joy Behar from The View, and he gets to the $1 million question with no issues. And Regis Philbin talks him out of guessing the right answer for $1 million. And someone pointed it out in the comments on YouTube that that's the most angry they've ever seen Norm Macdonald is when he lost.
Well, he was doing it for the children.
And it's because he was doing it for the children.
He reiterated.
There's a poker tournament he does where he loses to Michael Ian Black.
Yeah.
And you can tell he's so in the zone.
Yeah.
To get that money for the Children's Foundation. Like he took it so seriously. It's pretty dope.
He was actually a good guy. He's the only like real celebrity. Like I'm not big religious person. I do have my faith, but he like out of all like the celebrities, he was the only one that really talked about like Jesus and his faith and like Christian. Like he made it known he was a Christian. He was not scared to like say I'm a Christian. I'm proud of it, and he's like proud of it too. So I admired that about him. I don't know.
He's up there cracking jokes to Jesus. So your dad killed you.
I don't know. I don't know about that. But maybe, who knows? Yeah, if anyone's getting into heaven, it's definitely Norm. He used to talk about it. It's really funny. We should all strive to be. We should all strive to be more like him. What, you don't remember talking to me? What about what?
I don't remember him actually ever talking about his faith.
You just gotta YouTube it. It's all on YouTube. All of his stuff's on YouTube. That's the amazing thing. There's always like more like showing up.
Same with you know who also has a lot of
So it's like, here's like 50,
you know who also
50
has a
more
lot of
minutes.
videos on YouTube?
Who?
Charlie Manson.
Is this gonna be like a theme?
I don't want it to be a theme.
But you're the one that always keeps bringing it up.
I didn't bring it up. Like, I just was mentioning. You said Norm's got a lot of videos on YouTube, and they have that in common. They're both dead and have a lot of videos on YouTube.
I'm sorry. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with that stuff anymore.
Writing my Facebook post about Norm MacDonald made me think of a joke.
Yeah.
Because I posted "This one hurts a lot," and I was like, "You ever see like when people die, someone posts "This one hurts a lot." This hurts a lot, but that other one, your uncle that didn't affect me at all. I was able to just get right through my day when you told me your uncle died. I didn't stop and even feel anything. But that celebrity I never met, that one made me really, really sad. And I think Norm would be proud of that joke and what it's going to become, because it's very much in line with his like pentameter.
Did you know that? Never mind.
No, what were you gonna say? Never mind. Some bitch shit, bro. People say never mind, get nowhere, bro. Say what you were gonna say.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm just kidding. So anyways, I was gonna mention about the whole him getting fired from SNL.
Yep.
And who's got, and because you mentioned, we're talking about how it took a while for me to put this together. That's how slow my brain is reacting right now. Don't do pen. So anyways, you're talking about who has a lot of videos on YouTube. Norm's got a lot of videos. Charles Manson has a lot of videos on YouTube. Who's got a lot of stuff on Twitter is OJ Simpson.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he's huge on Twitter.
I've used Twitter twice in the last year.
Yeah, it's stupid. I never used it. I have one, but I don't use it. I don't understand how people.
I think I've seen your account. Your account has 4 followers and an American flag as its photo, and has a lot of stuff about Antifa. That's your Twitter, right?
That's definitely not it. Nope.
Are you in your Halloween costume already?
Yes.
You're dressing up as someone who was in Washington, D.C. on January 6th?
Yep.
Boom. Roasted.
Shut up. Yeah, well, you're dressing up like
like what?
Like you got rained out.
Yeah. Good one.
Your relief pitcher that got rained out.
You look
I'm
like
bringing back the old roasts.
You look like the guy that was in the outfield that caught the ball and ruined the whole series for the Phillies or the Mets.
For the Mets? Yeah, get your history right.
For the Mets. I corrected myself quick enough.
Yeah, well,
what's his name? Bachman?
Yeah, well, you look like Josh Peck never did cocaine.
No, I look like Josh Peck didn't lose the weight.
That's same thing.
Yeah, but you said cocaine. I forget that.
Yeah, what'd you think I said?
I don't know. I just don't do cocaine. Cocaine, I forget, makes you lose weight.
Yeah. It's
That's why that's all my favorite strippers were destroyed by cocaine.
Oh, it's sad.
It is sad. They come to LA, they look fantastic, they're shaking their hips. They just come out of Nebraska. They've been eating corn their whole lives. And then some douchebag named fucking Vince comes up and gives her cocaine. She gets addicted to it because she came out to Hollywood to be an actress, but now she's stripping. She starts using cocaine all the time because she's hanging out with Angel and Envy, and they're bad influences on my Nebraska girl. And she slowly starts losing her hips. She slowly starts losing what was making her valuable, was making her beautiful, was making her worth going to strip club.
Is this real? Is this a real person? This is sad. This has been a very sad podcast, David.
It's a bummer, man. It's a bummer when a stripper loses her hips.
Yeah, dude. All the powder drugs now are so dangerous.
There's comedians I know that have died because of fentanyl inside of their
I was just gonna say, I heard that. I'm not even a comedian. I heard that was heard throughout the whole community.
Kate Quigley.
Yeah.
She lived, but she was fucked up.
Now is she okay or?
Oh, as okay as you can be. You know, she lost a friend.
Yeah, I
this
bet she's one
comedian, some sort of. I had to walk away from her. This one girl here in Austin was like, "Well, if anything, this is gonna help her career," and I was like, "I can't be talking to you. That's disgusting. Like
that's bad energy.
Yeah, I don't need that in my life.
That's toxic energy. Don't need that. Like, if anything, hopefully it's gonna help her like with her life. Maybe something good will come out of it. But you know, if it helps her with her career, I guess at least something good did come out of it. You know, but if she's got to be feeling some sort of survival guilt. Like, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's you know, it's grief, and it just seems like, I don't know. It seems like just stay away from the powder drugs, honestly.
Unless it's a bummer because I
unless it's bath salts. You know, bath salts, MDPV. Go have at it. You know, go eat some face offs. But
honestly, bath salts could use a little fenny in it. You know, calm down the eating of the faces.
Like not even like a little bit, because anyways, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Did you have a good show last night?
It was okay. I'm gonna be
just
honest.
Okay. It's okay. Tell us about the show.
I don't want to talk about this guy's show. I don't want to. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I don't want to promote him.
Did you ever go full spectrum out at at a Pink Floyd show?
The only Pink Floyd show I ever went to was at Cranbrook.
Oh, the Laser Light show?
The Laser Light show. And I went with Nick, and I got so blitzed out on edibles that LB made that I
shout out LB.
I don't remember the ending. I think I was in my own laser show happening inside of my head. I checked out.
You ever, dude? I got prismed out at at Roger Waters in Cleveland, but I will, dude. Yeah, I told you my story about Cleveland, right?
I don't think you have.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we went and saw Roger Waters at the Q in Cleveland, and let's just say I got reverse mugged by, I'm pretty sure was an undercover cop. So like the guy had a Detroit Tigers cap on, and he had we were okay. So we were on a few hits fast. We were just tripping out, and Roger Waters was okay. He had a guitarist that looked just like David Gilmour when he was younger. So it was kind of weird, and sounded just like him because he sang the songs that David Gilmour normally would sing. He was an amazing guitarist and killed it. I've got some videos I can show you later on. It was a good show, but and they played Dark Side of the Moon, did the prism thing. So that's so when you said the colors, that reminded me of like getting prismed out at this Pink Floyd show that I went to, basically. But anyways, I digress. Yeah, so Cleveland, I'm sitting there, and I just wanted a drink, man. I just wanted a beer, or like a cold, like something cold with alcohol in it. Maybe it was sweet, maybe more smoky, like whiskey, or a beer. Beer would have been great. I just wanted some cold alcohol. That's all I wanted. I'm just tripping my balls off. craving cold, just something to drink with some alcohol, just to like kind of bring down the vibe a little bit. And this dude walks by, this big burly dude with this other guy who's like maybe my height, a little bit skinnier. And I'm with three of my friends, and one you know very well. I won't use his name, but best friend from ever ago, used to live down the street. You know who I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
yeah. Took me a second. I was like, down the street. You mean up the hill?
And then two other of my fellow friends. Anyways, yeah, this guy, he comes up to me. He's like, hey, I was like, hey, like, where'd you get that beer, man? Because it's cold. It's got condensation. It was a steamy night in Cleveland. So, you could definitely tell it was like a cold, fresh pulled out of the cooler, beer 6-pack. And I'm like, hey, where'd you get that? He's like, hey, man, comes up to me. He's like, hey, man, pulls out like a wad of 50s on a belt buckle. It's like, let's go get some cocaine. I'm like, no. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, dude, you guys want to party? I got a bunch of money here, like 150, and like you can tell, like I'm like, I'm not gonna touch that fucking money. Like, get the hell away. Like, I just want to know where you got that beer, dude. Finally, one of my buddies comes over and is like, hey, man, like, what's your problem? And it's like, hey, we're just looking for a good time. We're gonna get some cocaine. And he's like, we don't have any. He's like, he goes, well, you guys know where I could get some acid. And then Pat, I already doxed him. Shit, you gotta scratch that out. Anyways, my other friend goes, too late. We just start laughing, and then they look at us and they're like, okay, this is. I was like, so what, are you from Detroit? You got a Detroit cap on? He's like, no, he's like, oh, you guys have a blessed night. That's how I knew they weren't from Detroit, because nobody in Detroit says that. Maybe some people do, but like nobody I know is. That's a common thing that people say. Have a blessed night. So, but that's what they said. So I knew that's something like someone from Cleveland would say. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I want to go back to Cleveland.
Damn.
There's nothing to do. Like we got out of the show and we're like, we like want to go do something. Everything's like closed down except this big country bar. Like, we ain't going in there.
That's the most frustrating thing, is that most big cities in the Midwest like have become small towns. They're not open late.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Well, it's COVID matched with like just poor, like I think people are just getting boring. Everybody's on their fucking Disney Plus and everybody's doing their own fucking shit. Like, everyone's an artist now. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed how everyone's an artist?
Yeah.
No one's fucking out there partying. You're an
artist. You fun. Paint.
Yeah, it's exhausting. Have you seen my art? It's like, dude, get a fucking grip. I should have been like a banker or something. I should have been handling money, bro.
Why aren't you?
Because I don't want to work. I can't work somewhere longer than 6 months. Are you about to bring a cat into frame?
I'm going to try. Hopefully he doesn't destroy me.
Should I try to bring my boys into frame?
No. This is Jim. Say hi, Jim. Okay.
I want to go get my boys.
Jim, stay. This isn't my boy. He's about to wreck everything. Come here, boy. It's okay. Nope. He's going to go. We're doing the podcast. Oh, wait, Chelsea, come here.
Hey, boys, look at that's Adam.
Look at my brother's cat. Say hi to Chelsea. Oh
hi, Chelsea.
What are their names?
This is Obama.
The one on the left is Obama.
It's Obama, because he's got a big O on his side here. And then this is Michael
Obama.
And then this is Michael Sarah.
Michael Sarah.
Hi, boys.
That's great. They're so cute. Are they his?
Yeah, those are his now, I guess. I thought he was going to get rid of them.
We got them fixed 3 days ago, so they're a little sleepy.
Oh, you got them fixed 3 days ago, so they're a little sleepy. No, he's got friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those that
Yep, those are them. It's like, are you getting a little lonely out there in Texas, David?
Hey man,
Not
what
anymore.
You guys have cats. You understand how nice it is to have a mammal that shows you affection and that takes care of itself.
He does.
Good luck.
Anyways, I did. Jim did not. Here, we'll bring Jim up.
Obama's a show. Oh,
Jim, he's being an asshole right now.
Meet Jim.
He doesn't want to be held.
Look,
but
who it is.
I
it's
know.
Cool. Obama is a shoulder cat.
You got reptile. You got love for reptiles. Look at this boy. This is the dude.
Okay.
He's gonna destroy Tokyo.
Okay. This cat.
He's ready to destroy Tokyo. This one. My little lizard. Leopard geckos are cool because they like live forever and they're really easy to take care of. I would never do this to them, but they could survive years.
You're out.
What? Oh my god! What just happened?
Knocked over a bunch of shit.
You gotta edit this out.
They broke my Heisman trophy.
Oh no! They broke your Heisman.
You know that's why I paid to get O.J. Simpson's Heisman trophy, and they just broke it.
Is it one that Al Collins kissed the ass of? You spent extra money on that, didn't you?
Have you seen my reptile?
Yeah, I've seen the turtle, but it's time. I don't know where the other one is. Oh, he's out, but he won't let me catch him.
Oh, look, he's trying to bite me. He's not happy.
Look at your reptile friend from far away.
That's your cousin.
It's your cousin.
Okay, I'm gonna put it back away.
It's your second cousin. These are our children. We never had kids of our own, so we got reptiles. At least you have cats. Like that's cool. I love those. I love them, even though they destroyed your guys' trophy that Al Collins kissed the ass of.
I set him up for it. He jumped off my shoulders. I should have known better. They're great cats. They're fucking awesome.
They seem pretty cool. I'm
just gonna keep getting animals. I'm gonna be like Ace Ventura when he has to shake his keys in the door.
Do you have any plans?
To run and hide. I think I'm gonna get a parrot.
Do you guys have any plants in your apartment?
No, why?
Why? Why don't you have plants?
We should have plants.
Yeah, always. Plants are good. I mean, your cats might destroy them, but
yeah, they most likely will. They already broke. They broke this sculpture that Zach got for me.
Aw.
But I think I'm able to fix it.
This is the one with the. Oh, dang! That thing's fucked. It's like a puzzle now. I think it's fucked, dude.
It actually kind of looks cool.
I think you should. Well, I'm gonna put the dude away. I love you, old guy. Those geckos are so fun. They really don't do much, but you know, that's cool.
See, so if any parents are watching that have young children and they're thinking about getting a divorce, just know that your sons will accumulate a lots of type of animals to fill that void that was built when they were younger.
Aw. Yeah, you know, on the podcast that you were on with those other guys, you said that, or no, that was the one with Justin. You said we're gonna talk about traumas and shit. You want to talk about some trauma? How about Angel and Rascal? Remember those two puppies?
Oh, I've compartmentalized that. I've gotten rid of those memories.
Well, you're talking
because I'll never know the truth.
We're talking about childhood trauma.
Okay, well let's close with this then. Let's. I want to ask you, what do you remember happened to them? What were you told? Because you're older than me.
Oh,
I was very young.
Well, well, I wanted to believe, rest her soul, Dad's, lady, Dad's
Oh,
longtime lady love person. Uh, did they ever? I don't know if they ever got engaged or anything like that. But his girlfriend for a long time, Dee told me the dogs. She like had them outside. They were on a leash. She went back inside and then she was gonna go inside to walk them. They were gone. So she thinks they got stolen. But you know damn well they gave them away. Come on, I don't really care
yeah,
at
it
this point.
makes.
But
I was told they were stolen too.
yeah, stolen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always hoped that wasn't true, because if dogs get stolen in Detroit, especially in the 90s, their fate was sealed. It wasn't going to be a good one.
Yeah.
I hate to say that, but there's a whole turnaround about the community of pit bulls in Detroit. Pit bulls were treated almost like eighth class citizens. Nobody looked at them like they were lovable creatures.
Those dogs were half German Shepherd and half Chow. They weren't going to be very big dogs either.
No. There's one looked like a golden retriever, the other was like a black lab type.
Yep.
And Dad had many dogs after them. So to his credit, he kept the animals in the house.
Yeah.
But yeah, those dogs being taken, that was so sad, because I remember picking them out. That was a big moment. We were in Roseville. We went across the street. We went into the person's basement.
Mm-hmm.
There was the litter there, and Angel went to you. And what was the other one's name?
Rascal.
Yeah. Was Sugar after those two?
Yeah.
Sugar was a good dog.
She's all right.
She was chill. She's kind of dumb.
Yeah, she wasn't very smart.
Do you remember Ginger, the boxer that used to chase the hose in Ithaca?
Oh yeah, was that the one that bit you?
No, that was Claude.
His name was Claude. That's what Dad named him. The Shar-Pei.
I don't know if he named him or it was already named, but yeah, it was Claude. And then Girl. Do you remember Girl?
I remember Girl.
Girl would eat like an Arby's sandwich in under 3 seconds.
Girl was an American bulldog.
And she was always in heat.
She was a smart dog. She was really cute too.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, I loved her.
Beautiful dog.
And then she bit someone's face.
She bit Elle's face.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, and she was old. She's really old. I think she was just confused.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot she was older.
She got scared and
then Pebbles was the
cool Chihuahua with cancer.
Yeah, poor thing.
He knew how to use a litter box.
Yeah, it was smartest dog, and then poor thing was just like didn't make it past a year old. God. And then there was Smokey. That dog pooped under the bed and they were like done. They had it for like a week.
I don't remember Smokey.
God, Smokey was the cutest little Chihuahua dog, and
oh yeah,
they had it for like a week and it was gone.
Oh, I forgot about him.
So
yeah. Oh man, I hate to admit it, but and say it, but I know one time there was a dog that was acting up, and Dad took a mag light.
Which dog?
One of the boxers, I think it might have been Ginger.
Yeah.
And he hit it with it because it was like attacking or something, or acting up. And after that, it was like always by Dad's side. Mm-hmm. It like became subservient. Like, and Dad always said he knocked some sense into it, but that is something that would be, it's frowned upon nowadays. Now that like, if anyone heard about that, you get canceled, bro.
I don't remember this dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. But
no. Well, that was when you stopped coming.
Oh,
that might have been when you stopped showing up, and it was just me going up there.
So when I got my job at Panera,
I don't know.
Because that kept me from doing a lot of things that I didn't want to do. Like, you have to come do this family function. Oh, nope, I got to go wash dishes at Panera.
To bring it all full circle, one of the times when I was up there alone, I walked out of that one side bedroom, and the Dad's lady friend was at Whoa, dogs just crashed into the, or cats just smashed into the door. Uh, uh, she was sitting at the table with her cousin, the one cousin, and they had a pile of cocaine. They had a pile of cocaine on the table, but they also had pieces of broken glass.
Yeah.
Which was really fucking weird. I never put the pieces together on what that was at that age, but I knew it was cocaine. I mean, I was in 6th grade when I remember that specifically because I knew it was cocaine because a stapler fell on the floor in Mr. Bracey's classroom and the sand got out of it. And when he was picking up the the tape roll, the tape rolls were weighted down
sand,
out of them. And he did this to the tape sand. And I remember asking him, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm checking to see if it's drugs." And I turned to one of the kids in the class. I'm like, "Yo, what drug would that be?" And they're like, "Cocaine." And then I ended up seeing it in Ithaca, and it was on the table. I remember the cousin tried to cover it up and hide it. But where was I going with this?
I'd have been like,
because you weren't up there, and I just remember they were trying to play it off like it was nothing, and I was like, that's absolutely drugs on that table right now. What am I doing here? I'm by myself. It was
where the fuck was Dad?
Dad would drop me off in Ithaca and then drive back to Detroit and work a shift at the Macomb Daily.
Oh, that's good.
Why was I going with him?
Yeah.
I could have stayed in Rochester and hung out with my friends.
Yeah, totally.
Said I would go up to Ithaca, and it was a bummer, bro. That there was nothing great about those times up there. There's glimpses of memories, but honestly, it was just not a good place for like a teenage kid.
Yep.
But opened my eyes to the world,
Well, that was just the people that
there were like 4 families living in that house. I was like a fucking children's story from France.
Yeah.
And this little boy lived in a house with 4 families.
No,
one dad with his daughter. Their mother died last week. Like it was always depressing families too.
The first year he had that house was pretty fun. The first year when we had it was just I don't know. I was a freshman in high school.
Yeah.
That was the first year was all right. But later on, I know things got a little out of hand. So I don't know.
Dude, there was that one cousin that she had that was like 500 pounds. And every day he would wake up, he would drive to McDonald's and buy 10 double cheeseburgers. And he would just sit on the chair in the living room and eat them all day. That was all he would do. And then if you tried to talk with him, it was always aggressive. He tried to fight me once. I didn't back down, but he could have absolutely snapped my neck. I mean, he's 500 pounds. He was fucking huge.
I don't remember that person.
I wonder how he's doing.
Yeah, I doubt he's doing well, David. If that was his diet 12 years ago, that's almost like 20 years ago.
My goal is that they don't have to burn my body with all the dead cows when I die. I don't want to be that big. Like that's.
You won't be that big. I might. I ate a lot of candy.
You got fat this summer.
Yeah, dude. I worked all summer in an office and I had to eat Wendy's. It's the only thing I could afford to waste time on because everything else.
What?
I don't know. I don't even know.
So
me and Mom went to Big Rock in Birmingham. They're closing at the end of the year, and we got ourselves a nice little surf and turf. We're gonna go back and get the ribeye.
What'd you guys get? What did you order?
We got a special. It was like a surf and turf type thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. The scallops were amazing.
Did you get the oysters Rockefeller?
No, we didn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had them.
That's a shame.
They're on the menu. They're kind of. I think oysters and clams are kind of hard to get right now. But yeah, you had your 21st birthday there. I don't know why I wasn't there. I was working.
Yeah, you're doing something.
I was doing something.
Susie, Don, and I. And then we went to
you turned 21 in
cigar
2012,
upstairs
right?
at Hot Rocks. And then we went to Mark Ridley's comedy club. We sat in the front row.
Who'd you see?
I can't remember. I wish I could, but
nobody important.
You know, he was funny. We had a good time, but I can't remember his name. He did a lot of crowd work, which sucked being in the front row.
Was it Andrew Schultz?
Oh my God. I think
it would have been what, 2012? Yeah, you turned 21 in 2012.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm old now.
How old are you now? 30?
30.
I'm 24.
Yeah, you look like shit. Oh, let me see your new tattoo.
It's the eagle for Opa.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Jesse Robinson did a good job. I'm gonna do this whole complete this whole animal motif. I'm gonna get a leopard right here for Mom because she always had the leopard print.
She did always have leopard print.
So yeah, do something like right there for her, and then for you, I'm gonna get a turtle tattoo. I'm gonna get it right here, just really small on my shoulder. It's a little turtle. I'm just kidding.
I'm cool with that. I'm very much.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite animal, David?
What's my favorite animal?
Yeah, other than gerbils.
He's too gross. Like I would never put a living gerbil inside of me.
A living gerbil. Notice the specific.
Favorite animal? That's tough, man. I like all living things. I'm one of those person that likes everything.
All living things.
I'm a boring motherfucker. He's like, oh, what do you like? Oh, I like all kinds of music. That's me. I don't have a personality or uniqueness to my.
Have you ever met anybody whose favorite animal is a seagull?
Yes, I have actually. I tell you who? He's a Canadian. He's Mormon. And those Mormons love seagulls because apparently when they settled in Salt Lake City, there was a huge locust infestation. And the seagull came and ate all the locusts and their crops were able to grow. So the Church of Latter-day Saints of Mormonism or whatever they are, they support or they love seagulls.
What about lesbian seagulls?
I've never heard of lesbian seagulls. I didn't know.
Never heard that song before?
No.
You've never seen Beavis and Butthead Do America?
Yeah, but I don't remember lesbian seagulls.
Oh, never mind.
Are they making fun of that one band?
No. Maybe. I don't know. Never mind. Scratch this. Just cut this out.
The whole podcast?
Yeah, just the whole podcast done. Out.
All right. So what do you got
aren't you supposed to go back to your show?
Yeah, I'm about to go. I was just about to do our wrap up here.
Okay.
So
what time's your show at?
What are the other things you wanted to talk about? It's 10:30 now, so I should get there.
Yeah, let's just wrap it up. There's nothing to talk about.
Was there anything else on your gauntlet? How's
the Mind Stone?
The Mind Stone?
This never happened.
So we covered a lot today.
Yeah, we really got far. Talked about the dogs.
We talked about the dogs in Ithaca. Yeah, we had a lot of pets growing up.
Talked about bands.
Oh, bro! Remember when Sylvester died, and I was coming home on the bus, and you
Yeah,
were
the dog.
and you were in the driveway with a dog, and everybody on the bus goes, "Oh, you got a dog! You got a dog because your cat."
You got a dog. You just your cat died.
Because
Yeah,
everybody knew.
no.
And I got off the bus, and you're
Neighbor's
like, "No, this
dog.
is the neighbor's dog. It ran across the street. We have to take it back."
It
It
was
was
a
the
beagle.
fastest. You know, as a child though, that's healthy. It was the fastest I had like high expectations of love that were immediately dashed, and I think it made me a stronger person. And these cats are helping heal that void that is probably 22 years old of age. 22 years of just sadness of not having animals in my life.
Well, I hope they bring you joy. Obama and Michael Cera bring you joy and love. And Obama and Michael Cera. I like the Michael Cera thing because that reminds me of Tim and Eric. Because he turns into the cat. Is that where you got that from? Michael Cera.
Does he really?
You've never seen that skit?
What? No.
Yeah.
No,
Michael
if you met this cat, you'd be like, this cat is Michael Cera. Is that a thing?
Oh my God, I can't believe you've
Michael
never
Cera
seen that
turns
skit.
into a cat.
Yeah, dude. That's like one of the oldest skits from Tim and Eric.
What? That's wild, then. What are the chances?
This fall, Channel 5 Thursdays are about to get even more tender.
My name is Jamie Stevens, and I just finished my summer abroad. But it's good to be back home. Something wonderful happened to me while I was away. I just hope my two big brothers understand. These are my brothers, Don and Steve. They raised me after my parents died in a big wreck. I love them very much. Brothers, I have something special to show you.
From the magicians who brought you Slingers and Slingers 2 Sling Dingers on Patrol.
Sling Dingers.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
In association with the Sandalwood Brothers presents
That's old.
New kind of drama. Kitty Cat Man.
Kitty Cat Man, that's it.
What are the chances? I didn't know about this.
I thought you saw that.
Dude.
You need to watch Tim and Eric.
That's fucking wild. I can't wait to show that to Hassan. Holy shit. No, it was just we originally named the cat Zebra Girl because he has stripes and he's also gay. But then we were hanging out with him and we were like, you know, you ain't Zebra Girl. You ain't Zebra Girl. And then I looked up randomly, there's a movie that came out this year called Zebra Girl. So man, the whole matrix and simulation is crumbling into these two cats. So
do you like my glasses?
I'm a little jealous that I don't have any on.
Yeah.
I'm bummed you didn't bring me any glasses, or if I don't even see where I could put some on.
You don't have to.
It's a bummer. I don't. Where is this? Where are the glasses? That's not glasses. This isn't glasses, Adam.
I don't know why.
There's mugs, but where are the glasses?
Yep, you're fucked. There's Devo caps.
Ah!
Don't scream. Don't cry.
I wonder what my neighbors think. Oh, there was thunder. Did you hear that?
No. The weather, you guys having the weather events?
Yeah. All right, brother. Oh, I should go.
Yeah, you should go. You got a show to catch. Goodbye.
Hey.
Huh.
I'll catch you soon.
All right. Hey.
It was good to see you.
Hey, David. Hey, David.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Whoa. One of these days, I'll say fuck you first.